sinners.
How is that?
Huh?
How is that?
If you like From Dusk Till Dawn, you'll like...
Okay, so it's a bit more of a Dusk Till Dawn vibe.
Yeah,
People were, from what I've heard, it was basically, Michael B. Jordan wanted to be Blade, but they wouldn't let him be Blade, so he made his own Blade.
I don't see that.
Like I said, that is just what I've heard.
Yeah, no, in all honesty, I don't see the him being Blade part, at all. I legit see From Dusk Till Dawn. There are people who try to deny it, but double
Yeah, but those are people who think that if you compare a thing to a previous thing, that means thing is bad.
I'm hearing Blade. What are we talking about?
Oh, sinners. It's From Dusk Till Dawn, just that. It's just that time era and everything. You got two brothers, they're both criminals. Oh wait, Dusk Till Dawn, two brothers, they're fucking criminals.
Like superficial, like...
The only issue I have...
No, this to me is like... saying
like there's superficial similarities, and then there's vibes.
It gives me the From Dusk Till Dawn vibes. Like, Dusk Till Dawn vibes. Like, if I felt like the director...
I think everyone but Emo's here, and as he's going to be late, I think we're just going to get right into it.
Yeah, go Grandpa, it's your turn.
Yes.
Show them
Grandpa, go Grandpa, it's your birthday.
Oh, Joel, start streaming.
Don't break a hip.
Yeah.
Don't break a hip!
Go ahead and show us what...
Joel, I tried this.
I do have to get a little bit closer to it.
The thing is, he's a whole lot closer.
Not quite close enough, though.
Oh, the bad thing is, he's a whole lot closer.
Hopefully this makes it better.
It's... actually, hang on, let me...
You want ice cream with that?
Put it here... 20...
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, you know
somebody lured it closer with popping sounds.
I think...
You know what? This will actually work.
You have time
so...
to if you want.
I'm gonna cast this.
Yes! Ooh, that is solid, my dude.
Okay, maybe after your turn you put
it.
Fairy fire that bitch. Make that deck save.
Put it here. Alright, so right here. And then
beat
it's
12.
Oh!
Doesn't matter, you made the save.
It sucks having such low numbers.
I mean, that's what comes with the standard array.
I mean, that and also the...
Local one. The lack of good proficiency bonuses.
Plus his dex is plus 10.
I mean, he does have a high dex.
Alright, well, I was gonna light him up before you in that line.
Alright, well, that was, Grandpa, so Rocket.
No,
Zaraka's after Rocket.
This guy is it's still 50 feet away from me.
God, it's going to be so satisfying when we're fully equipped.
Oh, yeah.
Can I hold an action attack?
Oh my god.
As long as you specify what the trigger is.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. So what is...
I'm going to spend my movement to get in 20 feet of the owlbear, and then I'll just hold my attack with the booming blade cantrip on it, and then whenever it gets close enough to for me to slash at it with my sword.
I don't know that you can cast cantrips as a reaction without the Warcaster feat.
Yeah.
But
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
Cannot.
No.
Okay.
No. The whole point of that feat, well, not the whole point, but...
Okay, casting time is one action.
Yep.
That's not the... It's just the cantrip is your limitation.
Yeah.
It's more the fact that if you're holding your action, you're technically turning it into a reaction.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yellow.
He's going to meet him halfway and ready for whenever he starts charging.
Oh boy.
Does your character have shield?
He's got a plate. Chest plate.
like
No, the
shield.
spell.
The shield.
Just making sure. Because you can't do both.
Okay. Zaraka.
Zaraka.
Alright.
Morgan's after.
The hand axe against him.
Yeah!
That's a 12.
Yeah. So if you're where you are, you're throwing it at disadvantage, so it's an 11.
Oh, never mind. 11.
No, it is.
Even if you move
that as disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did it right,
okay.
Paul. That was
Sorry,
correct,
sorry.
Ida. You did it correctly. So that is
Yeah.
a miss, I'm afraid.
That's your action.
Are you going
More-
to move, or is that the end of your turn?
If I move closer, will it give me advantage a bit?
No, it would just if you get within 20 feet, you can throw your hand axes without disadvantage.
Okay, 20 feet it is.
Okay.
Morgan.
Or Finn.
Yes.
Happily is after.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm still doing my illusion. Oh god, y'all up there so far! Oh my god, what the f*** y'all do?
Actually, your
You
illusion
do realize the illusion is what's luring him closer, right?
And
Yeah.
the illusion only lasts like one action.
Nope, it lasts
Yeah.
a minute. And it lasts a minute, and it's an action to cast. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, so then it's done. Shit.
No,
Alright.
it's still going.
No,
Minute.
it's still going.
We're still going.
6 rounds. No, I'm sorry, 10 rounds.
No.
Yeah. 10 rounds.
Alright. I'm gonna think of something. Okay, so bleeding. Okay, how far am I? I'm like I'm like I'm like 65, 70, 65, 70 feet away. My speed is
Probably 30.
30. If I move right there, I wonder if I can like legit throw my dagger at it. How?
Daggers are a
No.
thrown weapon. Yeah, daggers are a thrown weapon. You can throw
You can
daggers.
throw a dagger.
All right. I'm gonna move up.
Have a thrown range of. Hang on. Dagger's thrown range is. It's not super far. It is. You can throw them up to. You can throw them regular range, 20 feet, and with disadvantage, you can throw them 60 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the 30 feet movement, and
You. Will
I'm gonna-
throw it at- yeah, it'll be at disadvantage.
it'll be a disadvantage. I will legit throw my dagger at it. Try my best to hit it in the eye or near, like in the head. Try.
I don't know that cold shots are a thing.
They're
or-
not, but for flavor, it can be in the eye.
Okay,
But you
yeah.
gotta get your hit in. So roll your dagger with disadvantage as you.
Okay,
check it.
what? Okay, so disadvantage. Okay, let me go to my thing. And where is the dagger? There you are. How do I get the disadvantage part?
That's the toggle at the top of the sheet. There should be a button that says disadvantage.
Ah, there you are. Disadvantage. Okay, y'all gotta pray.
You can do it. You can do it. You can
Okay.
do it.
Alright,
Okay.
roll
We're,
that
we're
dagger.
waiting.
Trying. Roll, you piece of shit.
Okay, it's roll 20 being roll 20.
Yeah, well, I wondered if that might have been the case. It does do that sometimes.
What do I press to?
You have to select the.
Oh wait, I found it. Never mind. I messed up. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry. That's a nat
Oh.
one. That's a miss.
Oof. Good try.
Dagger goes wide. It lands in the lake.
I get the sad eyes. Like.
Alright. Nathalie now.
Fucking Alex
Okay.
Russo.
So I am going to take my spear, and I am going to charge at this owl bear, and I am going to try to whap it right on the beak and say, "Bad owl bear, bad."
Okay. I'm
Okay.
afraid that's a miss.
And then I am going to take that spear, butt end of it, and I'm going to put it in the ground, and I am going to try to use that as a momentum to kick it right in the face as I use martial arts for my bonus action.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
That actually
Nice.
is. That actually is a hit. So.
Oh shit.
Well, 20 likes you today.
I am going to take my foot and I am going to try to push in the beak that I saw grow back after it rocketed it out, and I'm going to say, I wonder if pushing it in will break it. And I think that's max damage.
Yep, I can confirm that is max damage. A lot of max damage rolls going around this fight.
Yeah.
Alright, is that the end of your turn? And sadly, it does not.
It is not. How much did I just move?
I think it was
Is that critical? Does that damage take into the critical as well, or no?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to use the rest of my movement to get closer to the party, but as there, that's beautiful. I don't want to be in its direct path, but I do want to be to where I think it's going to go.
You will take an attack of opportunity for being hit. Or moving, I should say. Yeah.
You mean it's going to roll an attack of opportunity?
It is. Do you still want to do that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh. Get touching at that stretchy claw.
You're down. Before you can.
I am.
Oh no!
Ah!
It was going to either attack me on its turn, or it was, or I had no choice. I couldn't stay next to it.
Who is a healer with spell slots?
No one.
Do you go down in the? Do you go down in the spot where you started the move, or the spot where you left there? Yeah. Okay.
Where they started, because you basically they hit you as you start to move, and you don't ever even get anywhere.
So I'm 99.9% sure that Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
I can confirm it is.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
There's also a lot of spell slots, though.
Healing word is yeah.
Yeah, but wait, does
We
Healing
also
Word
have
have
an
a freaking? Hold on. Oh no, it's Healing Hands that Asimar have.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's also touch. Okay. So we're prone. So we can't really move forward much, but we're just going to move, 15 feet this way. And then we're gonna look at it. It's like, Owlbear! Time to get closer to your death. Said not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
Toll the dead, though.
Hey, it rolled properly this time.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
That is a fail.
You're not a very wise owlbear.
Yep.
Alright, and that's my turn. Owlbear.
No, you're incorrect, sir.
Oh.
Huh?
It's still Luke.
Luke is still there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh.
There.
Found.
It sure does.
His open clothes.
Woo.
Ew.
Very,
ew,
very make
ew.
me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That complicates trying to make horseshoes for him.
Ah! Damn it, Luke.
Well, I'm afraid Luke misses his attacks. He tried. Alright, it is now the owlbear's turn, and his attention squarely changes to Luke. Who he immediately clocks as the most dangerous threat at the moment.
Shit.
Good.
Shit.
Not unreasonable assumption.
It is a giant horse.
No, don't kill our horse
Definitely offended
friend.
by this implication.
I can't help but notice there's two Lukes on the field now.
I only have one, so if you've got two...
I see two!
Yeah, I see two.
It's a visual glitch. It's a visual
Yeah.
glitch. You can refresh your page if it really bothers you.
It doesn't.
That's fat. No, it doesn't.
Those hit Luke.
Oh no.
They both hit?
That's a lot of damage.
Oh,
no.
good lord.
I mean, if it's choice between Napoli or Luke,
Luke,
I mean, Napoli would
He
feel very bad
survived!
about it, but
Yeah, please, no.
Okay. Nyx is next. You are prone on the
Next.
ground.
Ironhoof is after next.
Okay.
Next, do something.
Oh, he may not be back yet, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Oh, he is!
Hey.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, he's
Magic
here.
missile.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
it is the old standby for a reason.
The owlbear
Consist-
is now severely bleeding.
Oh. Get him, boy, he's weak!
Ow!
Alright.
Here I am quoting Pokemon, and that was shut down. Wow.
Rocket throw him on the owlbear.
Is that the end?
What?
Is that the end of Nyx's turn?
He's along your path. You can pick him up and throw him.
I'm not throwing Rocket! What the fuck? Okay, I'm going to start making a run for it, 40 feet. So up to here. Here.
Throw the cat boy.
I'm not throwing him! 15 feet. Okay, can I throw my spear at it?
Yeah, you sure can.
I think the spears. Hang on, let me just double check the spears have a throwing range, but I think they do. So as long as it has a throwing range, then yes, you can throw it.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. So you can throw it, and you're within range of a normal attack.
good. I throw it! And I can't do the hoof thing because I'm not within, like, 5 feet. Like,
Correct. You can use your hoofs.
is it one-handed or two-handed for throwing the spear?
Well, it would be two-handed because you've been using it two-handed because you have nothing else in your other hand. So I'm gonna give you the benefit that you've been using two-handed because you'd be done.
God damn it!
Yeah, that's a miss.
I was trying to go for the sap thing. God
The
damn
spear
it!
ends up in the pond.
Russet is next.
Yeah, it's the end of my turn. I'm still
right.
raging though.
Mr. Potato.
Sif
I'm
goes
glad
after
that
the
that's
potato.
gonna stick. I think I'm gonna use my action to dash, get me all the way here, and that's
All right.
probably my turn.
Okay.
Sif.
Yep, Sif.
Okay. I mean, this worked last time.
That's a hit.
Oh, it actually hit. Okay.
Woo!
Not like it doesn't have a crazy high AC or anything. You guys just kept rolling super low.
I know it's
Wow, you rolled a both that.
What the heck?
You had max,
what?
now you have mineral.
That's sad. I am going to use Soul's Fury.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm going to throw a 1d8 on that.
Oh yeah.
I can do it once per day.
Yep.
Do it.
There! I did 3 points of damage instead of 1.
You tripled your damage. That is very efficient.
Triple your damage.
See, it's very much a...
Level 1. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Then Rocket.
I really have to do now.
If he lives long enough, I have
Actually,
the
you know what?
knowledge that Grandpa is going to be one of the most powerful of us.
Yeah, I just need to actually get some actual spells.
Like, high-level druid is scary.
Yeah.
High-level spellcasters in general is scary.
Yep.
Your group also has
tell
2
you what.
wizards in it. And a cleric.
I'm gonna move myself up here, try and get closer to Napoli. And then, since making it glow didn't work, I'm just gonna set a little fire under it. Even though it's probably gonna miss.
It's
And this
on top of water.
I was gonna say, in this particular context, the bonfire fizzles out.
Because we're in a lake, dude.
It's on the
Oh, I got
Pond. Well, if it's any consolation, Core, we'll be hitting level 2 soon, and you can change stuff around if you want to. If you want to. I'm not saying you have to. I think your druid is just fine the way he is.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Rocket.
He's
Zaraka's
gonna...
after Rocket.
So your held action never triggered, so I'm afraid it was wasted.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna go and smack it anyway.
Hey! Smackaroonies!
Oh, right, I forgot your sheet is broken and randomly has bless on it for no reason, even though there's nowhere...
23.
23!
Yes, no, I've never seen a more broken sheet, but yes, that's a hit. I was gonna fix that, and I forgot about that. No, it doesn't matter.
So like Fable's weapon, you're gonna have to keep reminding Looney for like months on end before he does it.
5 slashing.
Yep.
That's good damage.
Not bad. Well, I don't have a bonus action, so that's my movement action.
Then Zaraka.
Go Zaraka, finish it off!
Whoa.
Finishing off. Let's do melee attack.
You can't stand there.
Oh.
That's where Rocket's standing.
Can you move me? I'm stuck. Okay.
He's under Rocket.
Wait, you should be able to move still, but that's fine. Here, move now.
Alright, there you go. What about here?
There you can stand, yes.
Alright, there.
Yeah.
Take. Oh wait, no. No, can I roll again because I actually have it in disadvantage. My bad.
No, that's...
Well, we just take the first roll, which is an 11.
Yeah, that's a miss, I'm afraid.
After Zaraka, it's Morrigan.
Okay. You tried, dude. You tried.
You guys did...
Oh, I don't have my fucking weapon!
You have two knives.
Yeah, you had 2 daggers, so you still got one.
Remember Luthien got you an extra knife? Jeez.
I forgot. I'm gonna... God damn, what can I move so I can get on the bear?
She could occupy the same space as Luke, right?
Knife?
Yes.
Yeah, like, you could probably go here.
No, she can occupy the same space as Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my dagger. I'm gonna, like, try to stab him at the fucking bear! Just jab.
Go for it.
Alright,
Where's my...
roll your attack.
Okay, no disadvantage?
You're rolling straight. No disadvantage.
Got it.
And you get to... Yep, and if you hit, you get to use sneak attack because it's engaged.
That's true.
Oh, I get to use sneak attack?
Well, if
when you roll damage, it'll throw your sneak attack on. So
okay.
Make sure to check that box. That's
a hit.
Yes.
Just jab. Just scamming it. Oh, damage. Right. Oh, fuck. Oops, I closed out the thing. I'm closing the thing.
So excited about the stabbing. Triple the damage for the stabbing.
Oh! But that one sneak, though.
The owlbear collapses.
Woo! Hey!
Alright, I'm gonna go help stabilize Nathalie.
Luthien is going to run over and quickly cast Cure Wounds on Nathalie, because Luthien is not used to seeing people go down.
Some people go down the other day.
I was saying that with a little bit of irony, because it's quickly becoming a thing.
I'm gonna find my spear and Morgan's
dagger. She's up with 7?
Roll a D4, Ida. On a 1 or a 2, your spear's broken.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and same thing for the dagger. A 1 or a 2, the dagger's lost. You find
the dagger's lost.
My spear's not broken. Okay, hey, my spear's not broken, and sorry,
the dagger's lost.
Dagger's gone.
Yep.
I got my spear back.
Don't worry, we can get you more daggers.
More
Actually,
daggers.
I haven't. Hey! I have an idea. Rocket grabs the beak and hands that to Morgan.
There is no beak. What beak do you think there is?
The beak that regrew.
Yeah, it's on its face, and it's not a dagger.
What about the beak that shot out and hit Nyx?
That's gone.
Oh.
Spun off into the woods and now is lost forever.
It's also not a dagger.
So I only have one dagger still, right?
Yes, you have one dagger.
For now.
Alright, so how's Napoli doing?
We do need to hack off this thing's head and bring it back.
I want the hide!
That sounds like a job for the centaur.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my glaive.
Its meat. I want to consume it. And take
I need the leather!
Just take the
You
carcass
guys
apart
press the body
carefully.
out. Go do the thing.
Just be careful when you're
What do I have
hacking
to
the
roll
bodies
to
up.
What do I have to roll?
We still need the head.
I'm not gonna make you roll anything to cut the head off. I'm quite confident,
Okay,
given
cool.
enough time, you'll get the head off. However, you
There you
chop off the head, and the body begins to twitch.
Jab!
And a purpley blood of the open wound at its neck, where its head was.
Oh my god!
That explains a few things.
Lucian
I think
bonfires
grab the worm. You know what?
Lucian bonfires
Firebolt.
it.
Oh! Wow. Yeah, that fizzles out.
Can I grab the worm and put it in something?
Stab it.
Stab the worm. Stab it.
Or that.
Rare Frost works.
I'm going to
Okay,
say
I think that answers the question of, is this a natural occurring owlbear?
Okay, so I'm going to say the Ray of Frost did not happen. You tried a bonfire, someone else is going to have to stop it, or it's going to do something.
Stab the fucking worm!
Oh, well,
Stab the fucking worm!
Oh, well, that'll do.
I stabbed it with my glaive.
Oh, they're gone.
That was Napoli.
Starts to come out of its body.
So does that mean we just killed an innocent owlbear because it was in control? Being controlled by the parasite?
Yep.
Yep.
That way.
Yep.
I wouldn't.
Owlbears aren't exactly.
They're also monstrosities. They're not animals.
Is
Like
Napoli
a
up?
little insensitive.
Yes. Yeah, Lucian got Nathalie up.
Yeah, Nephi's up.
He's now fussing over Luke.
So as you bring Nathalie back, at first you think that maybe something hasn't worked. She's not waking up, and then you hear,
"Oh God."
Yeah, that tracks.
Lucian just looks down, and then she leans right next to Nathalie's ear, and then she gently goes up to her ear and yells, "It's time to wake up!"
I had to let her sleep. This is why
Why you
I'm
gotta
the
do
nice
that?
one.
and since Nathalie has grown up with brothers, you're gonna get a backhand. Damn it!
That's a miss.
All right.
Plot twist. Lucian also had brothers.
Yeah. So just so you know, as you guys are goofing around, Luke takes a gigantic bite out of the side of the owlbear and starts swallowing.
We need
let us do some. We want most of that hide.
Wait, didn't I do the same thing, DM?
You take a giant bite out of the side of it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want some
I take a
feathers.
bite of the
please.
owlbear too.
I'm working at it.
I'm gonna.
Ow.
Hey, let me finish removing the skin first.
And take the head.
I want the hide.
And suddenly all of civilization degrades.
Exactly one of you who has a bladed weapon can roll survival to try and skin this owlbear.
Ooh! Ooh!
Whoever's doing that roll, make sure you ask the clerk for guidance.
Please guidance.
Okay, so I have a 0 on my survival. Does anyone have a better survival?
I do have a +3.
All right, you take the guidance and you do it.
Okay.
For the record, I'm making a.
So the advantage.
Lines under Nath, please, so you can sleep.
No, it's not advantage. You get a
roll a d4.
Roll a d4.
Oh wait, that's Zeraka. Wait,
oh, that's the rocket. That's not.
That's what I said. I said just one of you gets to roll. Yeah. All right. Well, you've never skinned an owlbear before, but you managed to skin the hide off of this one. I mean, there are actually 4 chunks missing from the hide, 2 from the horse, 1 from Zeraka, and 1 from Ironhoof, as they all took giant chunks out of the owlbear raw.
Now
spitting out the fur and the elk.
Gain its strength by collecting its essence.
That was the heart.
Oh, can I get my javelin back? I just remembered I threw a javelin.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19 on survival.
For your javelin, you need to roll a d2 or a d4. Sorry, a 1 and a 2. You lose it. You get your javelin back.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, Looney, I got a 19 on survival.
Like I said, that's where you manage to skin it. You get the hide off. There are 4 big bites out of or 2 regular sized bites missing from it, and then 2 massive bites missing from the side of it from the horse.
Phantom just looks at it and just shakes their head.
Can I cast mending on the holes?
No!
That's not what mending does.
I just wanted to ask. I'm not familiar with it. That's why I just wanted to ask.
Read the description. Read the description.
As long as I got all the parts for it, and I can imagine it. Right?
No.
Read the description.
Read the spell description. That is not what mending does.
Ironhoof will go
Even if
to,
that was what mending does, you're ignoring if all the parts are there. There are craters missing, and those parts are now in those people's stomachs.
No. I don't think you want them back.
Yeah.
Ironhoof will go to Morgan, and he'll just shrug his shoulders, and then points to her dagger.
So, by the way, remind me, what did Nathalie want off of the big tree?
A mask.
I
Wood for mask.
I wooded wood for the mask, and I also wanted some owlbear feathers for it.
I mean, we're definitely plucking this thing a bit.
Now that I know she's safe, I'm going to go over to the big tree and get some wood.
It's easy. It's right
Who has
there.
a very long blade who can hack off the head?
No, we already did it, I think.
Oh, we already got the head?
Yep.
We already got the head.
That's how the worm got out.
Oh, right.
Speaking of the worm, I'm waving my glaive around. It's just showing you guys the worm.
You spray black goopy sludge everywhere as he's waving it around.
That's so gross!
So, light that on fire. Somebody? Anybody?
Okay, I saw somebody try to cast a bonfire. Just do it on the ground over there, and we just roast the damn thing over it.
Also, how late is it?
Let me check the map.
You left.
Hour plus. It's only been like 4 hours.
No, it's been longer than that. You missed stuff. I'm fixing it. There.
Okay, so it's been about 5 or 6 hours. Eyeball math.
Yeah. 3, 4,
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours, yeah.
Plus however long our interactions took.
Yeah.
So it's been 6 hours so far.
I'm going to say that it is now about 5 p.m.
Well, hold on. It's been 6 hours. We started in the morning around 9 or 10.
Yeah, but then you were dealing with everyone in town. Yeah, okay. I'll say it's 3. We'll give it you.
3. All right, 3 in the afternoon.
Means we theoretically could head back home.
Alright.
I say home,
So,
but...
we grab our spoils and we huff it back?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Let's make it 4 for the hour to skin the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 6.
Okay,
6.5 hours total.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock, which means what time is dusk, Winnie?
The sun's down about 8 o'clock.
And so it's 4. It's like what, 5 hours to get back there?
5.5.
We'll be running a little bit into the dark, but I think we can make it if we got Luke and Ravik to carry all the stuff back to camp.
Luthian is just going to ask, is there anything else that we wanted from this area?
Oh, I'm also going to grab a piece of tree bark and lumber. I got a little project I want to work on.
All right.
If you're grabbing a tiny piece, that's fine. If you're grabbing lumber, that's going to take time and require a skill check.
Like a 12 by 12 inch chunk of wood.
Like the size
Not a
that
big
you
piece.
can get. The size you can get is like enough to make a mask, basically.
Exactly.
Anything beyond that is too big, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Looney.
Mhm.
I DM'd you a question about the owlbear.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It has something to do with my subclass.
That's a good question. Sure. Why not?
Sure on what? Like
on both. It's fine.
Okay. Ironhoof is gonna take a chunk of its fur feathers, whatever, and he's gonna keep it with him.
So, Looney, how does the loot for the owlbear work? Because people express interest in skinning it. People express interest in feathers.
I gave you the skin. The feathers, I didn't.
I just rip a chunk off. It's fine.
Nethelise did say that she wanted the feathers.
Yeah, well,
and I would assume it comes with the skin.
Not all the feathers. I just want like half a dozen.
That's what I mean. I didn't think the feathers needed anything significant because you weren't taking no one wanted a significant amount. So.
Okay. What else is left to butcher? Like, did we want to maybe bring the talons or the claws?
Well, we need to bring the head, and we should bring some meat.
Right. But we also told other parts of the animal have uses. So do we want to bring the talons and the claws?
Yes.
Well, I will take another survival check to try to harvest those cleanly.
Okay.
Who wants to do it?
Huh?
Who's good at this? I mean, Vanta's pretty good at this.
Here.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to take
I feel like Morgan has taken people apart at some point.
I have a
considering
+3.
her skill with the blade.
Okay.
Yeah, Napoli is +3. I got +3. Morgan is +3.
I mean, it's more. I think at this point, it's less about role playing. It's more about just who wants to do it.
Yeah,
well, I do want a claw. Just one little talon.
I mean, let's try and get some talons off of it, and if we see
Reggie claws.
All right. So how about Morgan goes with guidance? Or no, there you go. Nathalie goes. Garrett, Nathalie rolled. Did she get guidance? Oh wait.
Nope.
The roll
22.
was before. Oh, 22 is still pretty good.
Okay.
22 is still good, yeah.
I'm going to say that you get 4 talons off of it.
I just want one for a necklace.
Aw.
Well, the other 3 for other things.
Talents? Okay. You guys, she's talented. Ew.
I kind of also want to just take the intestines so you can make sausage out of it.
No, thank you. We are not taking bowels.
I don't trust him to know how to do that properly.
I'd like to have some.
Yeah, but do you know how to actually make sausage?
More for me, then. Meaty.
I'm staring that the orcs know how to make sausages. We'll sell it to them.
Nay. Translation, what sausage?
Oh, it's like when you,
Oh, God.
when you take meat and you stuff it inside and you make it long...
This is a thing that's gonna keep
minced
happening.
meat. Kind of... meat.
Hey,
and then you can wrap it, bring it around your neck and carry it around with you like a necklace.
You realize a lot of what you're like. It's the offal that you're trying to harvest here. It's going to stink.
We're at a pond. We can rinse it off.
This is just, again, one of the sacred places of the orcs. Are you sure you'll want to try and poison them with a bunch of owlbear excrement and what have you?
Does anybody got a jar for the dead worm?
Well, would you rather let it rot here, the whole thing, and just
we haul it out of the
environment?
Haul the carcass out of the water.
Out of curiosity, could between Ironhoof and Luke and the giant amount of rope we have, like, have them both, like, drag... I don't know if dragging the carcass would be a good idea because it would ruin it, but if, like, could they carry it, or was the carcass too heavy?
It's way too heavy to carry. You could drag it, but that would be the only way you could do it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, then let's not drag it. Cause
remember, it's also skinless, which means you're going to leave a big trail of blood and gore.
Yeah, so we got what we...
like, bring in the parts.
Yep.
It's not that far. The orcs can come up here and deal with the carcass themselves.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want to go, and because it's getting dark, maybe rather than like walking, we're all going out like a light jog or something.
Yeah.
Anybody
I'm so
got a
amped
jar
up with
for
that
the worm
drilling.
because it's hanging off Ironfoot's blade.
So I will say, a jog is not possible in this terrain. It's a dense forest. You're gonna have to walk.
Okay.
So
all right, well then we're gonna start walking back then.
Guys, by the way, are we gonna torch the worm that's on Ravik's blade?
Why hasn't he thrown it away yet?
I mean, we should still torch it.
Proof. Nay. Translation proof.
You know, that's a good point.
We are so spending some time with a dictionary together.
Yeah, that's a point. If we can bring it back as evidence to show the orcs.
Yeah.
They already know. We showed them the one that was in Luke.
Put in her bag.
You want the slimy black dead thing? Have the slimy black dead thing.
In your bag, by the way.
In the bag.
It's gonna get messy inside. Okay. Give it to her.
Alright, I'm gonna give Nathalie what I got. Here you go for making your mask.
Alright, well, if you're heading back, I need someone to roll me a d10.
Oh, really good. Can I do it?
You're trying to do it?
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay.
Just see what I get. 8.
Oh, God damn it. I hate his laughter.
Ida! Oh no! What did she do?
I don't know!
What did you do?
Shut up!
As come upon a tree standing in a clearing, a large tree, a beautiful
After
tree,
walking for
covered in
how long?
flowers. About an hour. You find it in a tree, in a clearing. It's covered in flowers. For some reason, here there is moonlight. Shouldn't be moonlight at this time yet, but there's moonlight in this clearing. And you all hear a very soothing singing sound.
No!
Everyone roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I'm fucked.
That's not good.
Lenny,
Oh,
is this
God, I'm scared.
off the book that I got you, by the way?
I have a
No,
zero.
I made this
Oh shit! I rolled a natural 19.
I got a 13.
Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Let me use
Oh, oh no.
Oops.
Oops!
The barbarian gets nat 20.
Hold on. Is it divine?
Stop! This we got a nat 20!
It's very
There you go. I get
charismatic
12
barbarian.
Just
Why do you
bullshit!
like him so much?
Okay, so I get a 3 plus 8. That's 11. Damn, I rolled
11,
low
that's
on that
not gonna
2d4. Hey, if I rolled higher on that 2d4, that would have been enough.
Okay,
So what happens,
Russet,
Zuni?
Nathalie, Luthien, you are all compelled to go to the tree at full speed.
Where's the right to the tree? Tree!
Grapple! 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 Grapple!
That means I can't catch
I
it because she's
grapple.
faster than me.
I have 40 feet speed! Grapple!
That's my way. That
Wait,
doesn't look good.
I tackle him to the ground.
seen
The
this
one that
Fortunately,
can
she's
reach
much
the
larger
first.
and faster than me, so I can't stop her.
I'll do it! I'm large!
She's much.
Alright, who's
Alright,
grappling who?
Those who are compelled to charge, you must resist the grapple with your full might, rolling a contested athletics check.
Contested athletics, let's go.
Okay.
This would just
Alright.
be-
So those who are making the grapple,
We should probably do...
how much?
Alright, come on. Athletics!
What was the DC?
Yeah, that's a 23.
The ultimate hold me back, bro.
Oh,
Don't
we're
hold me back.
combating athletics. So I got Nathalie. Who does Rocket get?
I managed to get Lutheran.
Luthien, okay. That leaves Russet.
Just grabbing
Lucian. Lutheran's a church.
Lucy.
I was
Is anyone trying to grab Russet?
Yes!
Escaping to the tree where I want to be.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
I'll grab Russet!
roll athletics.
Oh,
then.
Morgan's getting Russet?
Pick up the potato.
You just have to beat a 3. You just have to beat a 3. You got this.
What is it? Was it
Not be
athletics?
free. Let me go.
No, hey, not you now, Paul. It's too late. Well.
It's a good thing Paul isn't doing it.
What was it as the roll to grab Russet?
Athletics.
Athletics. There you go.
Yeah.
What is it? A tiny little bitch and not freaking lizard!
Yep, she just
Holding
lifts
him
up
up
the
by the
tiny little
collar.
guy.
No. Yeah,
There's
you have
a-
managed to
Imagine his
pin
legs
them
are
in
still
place.
going.
You pin them in place. They're still trying to, with all their might, go towards the tree.
Alright, can I catch up to Nathalie now?
I smack Lucian for 1
Luthien!
Lucian.
TH!
I did say CH.
No, TH!
TH.
TH.
I was told it was not TH. No, Luthien. I smack Luthien for 1 PH.
PH!
HP.
Hey, PH, like what? What? Are you saying I'm too acidic for you?
Nah.
You're
I
too
mean, 1
basic.
pH should be melting through stuff at 1 pH.
I assume you need to try to slap them. However, your slaps do nothing.
Oh.
You know what?
Me, I have to hug the tree. The tree needs me.
Is there a way to figure out what caused this?
Liv is going to sing back, and she's going to sing louder.
Oh, good
But
call.
with like one of the most obnoxious metal songs she could think of.
Roll.
Oh, so anything by Coldplay or Daughtry?
Up.
Those are
Not even
metal.
metal. What the
Those
hell?
are not metal.
Those are metal.
Those are not metal bands.
Obnoxious! I was thinking the metal part.
Yeah, but she said
Roll performance.
I did say roll performance.
So I figured
I'm trying to
no.
reiterate that, so that got absolutely lost.
No, I heard. I was waiting for people to stop talking.
Good
Not
roll.
the worst.
Hey.
All right.
That's a good roll.
So the other three are still compelled to move towards the tree, but none of you can hear the singing anymore. And after a moment, a beautiful woman steps out of the tree and looks angrily towards Sif.
Sif waves.
I'm like, this bitch.
Is this a siren?
But it's like she just like to hold up the hand and like spread the finger waves.
Nice.
And she gently floats over towards you.
Let my friends go.
Alright, lady, I think you need to stop, man. Isn't it a cool look?
Are the people still trying to go to the tree?
Oh no, now they're trying to shove you off so they can protect the dryad.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dryad.
Oh God.
Still holding on.
And she says,
Let my friends go. We have a lot of fire otherwise.
I assume I know
What do you mean let go? You're the one
right?
holding on. You let go.
Yeah.
Shut up, potato.
Dryad do to you. She's got great music. So much better than yours.
yeah.
Oh, you're paying for that.
Wow.
That was very dry.
So she'll in response to Sif, she'll speak to Sif in common and say, "How about we make a deal?"
No.
Oh no.
What do you want?
And she says, "Nutrients for my home."
And those nutrients take the form of...
And she says,
Yeah, I'm nutrients.
or recently dead things.
Recently dead. We just killed this owl bear. It's like, what, hour back?
She says, "Well, I cannot travel there."
And we didn't haul it behind us.
Well, we didn't know this was gonna happen.
Hey, Luke, how fast can you run back, grab that corpse, and drag it back here?
Hey, Morgan, hey. You have that thing in your backpack.
Luke just looks at Sif, not understanding what Sif is saying.
Nay.
Fuck, he doesn't speak common.
Bear in mind, Natalie's not available to translate right now.
Nope.
Hello, Centaur speaks horse.
Yeah, but
speaks horse.
I'm going to reasonably say your character didn't think of that idea, and you can't have heard it from. Oh,
Oh,
well,
shit.
actually, you can. Yeah.
Who said that I'm out of commission?
You are
You're
currently
compelled
very
to go to a
enthralled.
tree, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Your only focus is trying to protect the tree lady.
The dryad wants your body.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out the blackened worm that is in someone's backpack.
Oh, please don't give her that. That thing mutates people.
Yeah, that's what we need, a cursed dryad. Now she's already just a bitch. She doesn't need to be cursed and a bitch.
Yeah, so she takes one look at that thing. She actually spits and says, "Disgusting."
Yep, thought so.
Oh, wait.
We're only an hour out.
She
But no,
says,
we are really only an hour out. We could.
She says, "Leave your friends with me and return with the carcass of the beast, and I'll return them to you unharmed."
I will have your
This is
word
a
on
fucking
that.
pay.
She says, "You have my word."
Swear by your roots.
She says, "I swear by my roots."
Can I do a deception check or no?
No, this is a Fae who swore by roots.
Is anyone can anyone get a read on her? Because Sif definitely isn't good at doing that.
Should
Do I
anyone
believe
roll an
her?
insight, or...
I mean, she seems pretty convincing.
I mean, this is a Fae that just
Can I roll
gave its
insight?
word.
Yeah.
I've got a +2 insight. Does anyone want to take it instead of me?
Yeah, I also have +2.
Only have a 1, plus I have deception with the +5.
Yeah, no worries. I don't need deception. I just need to know if she's.
Can I get guidance for insight?
Your guidance.
No, because
Guidance is compelled,
okay.
dude.
Okay.
You don't trust her? She's clearly trustworthy. She wouldn't.
Exactly. Exactly. You
I
guys-
am not
how did you
talking
doubt
to
this
you,
great
plant
dryad?
food.
as far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
I'm gonna stay back just to be sure that nothing happens.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, you know what? We're gonna leave Grandpa here. He's gonna keep watch.
Join us, Grandpa. We're gonna sing Kumbaya together.
I'm just here to
I
watch
guess
the
I'm probably
TV,
actually
man.
enjoy this. Okay,
I guess
everybody.
I'm still sitting on
Back
top of
to the place with the
Lutheran's-
corpse.
Sorry, Lucy.
Ah,
I'm still sitting on top of the Asimar's back right now, hitting her to the ground.
And she said, and the Dryad says, "You can release your friends. I swear, I swore on my roots I will return them to you unharmed."
Let goes of Nathalie.
Oh, you're getting home late.
Let's go of Russet.
All right, and the Dryad just invokes the 3 charmed in a big hug.
A hug?
This hug is warm.
Yep.
I will also hug Nathalie.
Is Nathalie taller than the Dryad?
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. The 3 enthralled people are like, hugs! And then Grandpa's like, hugs!
Because why not?
Tricks. The tricks.
I will lead them into like the flowers, the field of flowers around her tree, and just start gently chatting with you.
I will talk to
Alright,
her
everybody.
about the flowers.
Let's go back
One
to the
no-
owlbear corpse.
I need to know
I
about
want to
all
know
of them.
everything she will tell me about the flowers.
Yes.
Okay, so question.
Like when she talks.
Question. Can we Luke,
No, Luke.
Ravik,
Yeah.
and possibly
Zeraka.
No, everyone's
let's
going
see.
except Grandpa.
Alright.
And the 3
I was wondering if
enthralled.
we can get it done faster if they can gallop through the woods.
Rocket,
Yes.
as much as I hate to admit it, you have a better skill with rope and knots than I do. We're going to need that.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
And I'm sure Nyx will just observe.
Well, I do need someone to hold on to the ends of the rope sometimes. It's gonna be a lot of rope.
So it takes us another hour to get to the owlbear. We got to the owlbear.
Yep.
And
Yep. So we spend 2 hours.
Takes about
going on a corpse run.
2 hours, 2.5 hours, I would say.
Yeah, it takes you half an hour.
It's a little harder to haul the thing back.
Yep.
You guys could take your time. There really isn't a rush.
Yeah, in
It's
fact,
quite nice here.
Chat about flowers.
Those of you who are charmed are basically used to tend to her garden.
I like flowers. You know, we got a nice little pink one here. We got it, and we planted a nice purple one there for a nice little contrast. You did a really, Miss Dryad. You got a really good sense of colors.
All right, and two and a half hours later, the group returns with the owlbear carcass.
Alrighty. Here you go. One freshly skinned and filleted chunk of meat.
He says, "Perfect. Now just place it at the base of my home."
Okay, a little bit more. Just a few more feet.
All right, you guys drag and dump it at the base of the tree, and the roots move to kind of drag it to like entangle it at the base of the tree.
I
Excellent.
pops rapidly before the ropes get pulled in by the bear, owl bear, just in case,
And she
just
says,
so that we
"Well,
don't lose the ropes.
a deal's a deal." Armed.
Did we keep the head?
No, the head's not
we need
part
the
of the
head.
deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
So she'll give each of the 3 charmed people a kiss on the cheek and say, "I hope we see each other again."
What do you
Nathalie
mean? Why
is
are we
holding-
saying goodbye?
You will be releasing the spell, right?
And she says, "Oh, yes, yes." And then she kind of just
Look,
claps
if
her
you're
hands.
less bloodthirsty next time, I'm down. But
Now, what all did she tell me about these flowers?
Oh, She specifically didn't tell you anything useful. They each have, she was telling you the name of each of the flowers that she's named them.
I have a handful of them in my hands, and I'm just looking at her with puppy dog eyes, like, can I keep them, please?
Please, please. This purple one's so pretty.
And she says, "Yes, I will trust you with them. Take good care of Joshua, Terrence, and Philip. That's the names of the 3 flowers."
Definitely claps.
Why is the first one named Joshua?
Why not?
I'm just saying, because Terrence and Philip match.
Philip is
but then
my
Joshua is just the random one.
I think he didn't.
You should name him Scott.
Reference. He didn't
Yeah, Scott's
intend
a
that
dick.
reference, dude.
That was definitely an unintentional reference. But anyway.
That was not
Anyway.
intentionally a reference for South Park.
You know what? Well, I guess Terrence and Phillips are red and blue. It's just how it is sometimes.
That
What
works.
about the purple one? What's the purple flower called?
Joshua.
Alright. Luthien is very happy. She's good. Like, I will protect Joshua with
Oh,
my
you
life.
had your own. The purple one that for Nathalie. Yours is named that's a good. I only came up with 3 names.
Nathaniel.
Nah.
Nay, translation. Can we please live?
Cody?
Yes,
George.
let's get moving. We can have this conversation on foot.
I don't know. I think
wanna
this is
go
very important to
home.
my character.
Yeah.
Or at
Yeah.
least back to the village. Probably too much to hope for a bath. But I want to sleep under a roof today.
Well,
Actually, it was great talking to you.
Yeah. It is now. It's 7:30. It is half an hour from the sun being fully down.
Oh, we're gonna get back so late.
You are gonna
If
get
I'm
back.
being honest, and this isn't the crazy spell that I think was just cast on me to like that lady way more than I should. Is this not like the safest place to spend the night?
Yeah, sleep over.
You can see us again. She's the one that invited us. She just didn't know that what she was insinuating was going to be in 5 minutes.
He wanted to eat you.
That would have been fine.
I'm quite tasty.
She wanted to digest your bodies to grow her tree.
That was before she knew us. I digest things too, and then I get to know them, and then I keep them as pets.
Ironhoof blows a raspberry.
Morgan's gonna nod in agreement with Russell.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm just saying, we're scared of being out there in the dark because we don't know what's going to try to get us. Here, we know exactly what's going to try to get us.
I don't fancy running through the dark, not being able to see anything, and then we get attacked by who knows what else that's been infected by one of these worms.
Okay.
Rock, paper,
How
scissors?
we do this? We get a vote?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Flip a coin? What's our decision-making process in this group? We haven't figured that out yet.
I'm gonna throw an option in there. As much as we hate it, we can go back to the place where we killed the owlbear and camp out there instead.
Oh God, no, I am not.
While we still have some sunlight.
Come on! That exercise help builds character!
You can ride.
Really? Character, huh? How much character was it? How much character did it take for you to be enthralled by a tree woman?
She was a friendly lady!
Who wanted to eat you?
Why do you always get hung up on such a weirdest details?
Anyway, so what's our call?
Ship and we stay here.
Who votes to stay here?
He votes as a dictatorship and that we stay here.
No, we already got a tater. We don't need a dictator as well.
Oh, that was well played. That was well played.
Well, let's hope our
If
tater doesn't become a dick.
Richard, I would have given him unanimous, unchecked control of the group if his name had been Richard.
So,
well, I don't mind a
really
vote.
putting this
I think
to
a vote's a good idea.
Okay. Should I go one
All
at a
in
time?
favor of imposing on the Leaf Lady, say aye.
I vote sleepover.
Or indicate your choice through hand gestures.
Okay, so pretty sure Nathalie, Russet, Luthien vote for I for staying.
Everyone who wants to go back to the Orc Village and be done with this whole damn thing, say aye. Aye.
I want more
Nay.
essence.
So what was that vote?
Okay, so that was Sif, Ironhoof, Ziraka. I'm pretty. That was 4.
Okay, so
But
4.
who else voted?
Nick said to leave as well.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
so
so that's
we leave.
5.
All right.
Yeah.
Majority rule. We go majority.
Okay.
All right, you guys have
Start-
elected to travel through the night in the forest. I'm sure that will be just fine.
The way he says
I'm
it.
not gonna. I don't want to roll a d10 anymore.
No, I think I should have to roll the next one. I was the most vocal for going through the night.
Fair enough. Roll a d10.
Go for
I mean, what was the name of the tree that I got that wood from for my mask?
I rolled a 2.
I got the wood.
God damn it!
What horrible things await us at 2? I'm assuming it's a different table now that it's night.
Quite
But again, it's been dark this entire time, so really, what's the difference?
You encounter a very hungry, very angry group of brown bears.
Son of.
Is this 1 hour after leaving the tree?
Does anybody speak bear?
Looney, how much time is
Happily.
It's been another hour.
I speak there too.
Or Grandpa.
Well, you have
I just feel like Daphne's going to be the more cogent.
All right. now, guys, just say before we interact with them. Remember, before we do anything else, we have to avoid saying it. They're trying to kill you. We cannot say those words.
And you said these are brown bears, right?
I sure did. So
Oh, great. They actually know they're bears.
They're hangry bears.
Oh yeah, big time.
Do they have picnic baskets?
No, they're discussing how tasty you will be when they eat you.
Oh, we're no good. We're all stringy.
They're divvying up who gets to eat who.
Look, we're stringy and not very good, and also we have many sharp things.
And we have a black worm.
We're not worth it.
Conveniently, they can't understand you, so they don't need to listen to that.
Can I?
Here's
is
a
it possible
thought.
to? Oh, so you go ahead.
Can I take a shot?
The floor is yours.
Give me that worm.
Morgan gives her the worm. Just all sad that the worm's gonna be gone.
It is dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to tell the bears that they do not want to eat us because we have been infected by these.
Oh god, we have worms.
We have been shunned.
They're probably in
We have been shunned from our group because we are diseased.
Roll
And you do not
deception
want
for
to
your
eat us.
blatant lie.
Does anyone want to give him an advantage for helping?
How would somebody give advantage?
Please give her guidance. Please give her guidance.
You can't give guidance on a conversation as it's happening because it's a spell.
Correct.
And
However,
it's hard to help that or like without knowing what they're talking about.
However, since I did ask Morgan to assist me and give me the creature, that give me the help action.
That would be. I count that as a help.
I don't know if that counts.
I'm not going to count it as help, but I will factor it into the result of the check.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh.
The bears don't buy it for a second.
I had to.
Can we intimidate the bears?
Hang on. Alright, listen, you guys. You don't want to eat us. We're skinny. No bones here. It's a whole big carcass a little ways down that way. Much easier. Already dead. You don't gotta fight us.
Did nothing else.
I'm trying to decide if that's a lie by omission or not, but
technically that's not a lie.
Yeah, the carcass is currently being swallowed by a tree, though.
Yeah, so roll persuasion. They are interested.
Persuasion.
Alright, they go for it.
It's not bad.
Hey!
Let's run! Let's get out of here!
See, Northland? Can't scare them. You gotta offer them something better.
Yeah, now that's gonna be the Dryad's problem, so we should probably leave!
I mean, she might just eat them.
Oh, she's definitely gonna eat all of them.
Fair.
You just sent her a buffet, a bear buffet. Alright, well, you guys are free to continue on your way. I'm gonna need another D10.
It was rolling.
Not it.
Not it.
You know what? I'll do it this time.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Or not.
You jumped the gun.
No, I'm ignoring that 3.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Okay, Gorth, go on.
Watch,
That was
5. I was gonna say, watch it be another 3.
Hey! Lucky you guys!
I don't know if you said that
I
ironically.
was just doing that. I was bored. It's okay. You can ignore that.
So,
Not when you.
you guys encounter 3 living, camping orcs from Dragon Hunt. The last of their hunters that are alive.
Oh.
Huh, nice.
Hey! Guys!
Son of a bitch.
We dealt with your owlbear problem.
We also found
shows them the head. Shows them the head.
What did the orcs like jump up and grab their weapons and they're like, "Watch out! We'll help you take down the horse."
Yeah, no, he's with us.
He's
a whole thing.
He's our friend. As I am like stroking his mane.
He actually shakes you off when you try to stroke his mane.
Aww. See? He's not kicking me. He's fine.
He's our friend for now. He could be your friend too.
Yeah,
what was the name of the head orc guy again?
His name was Ragak.
We've already had a
Ragak
conversation with
isn't
Ragak about this. It's fine.
There you go.
They say, "Alright, well, if Chief says so."
Chief does say so.
Shows them owlbear head.
Well, that's a relief.
Shows them.
May we join you in your fire for this evening?
And they say, "Oh, we're not staying here. That would be foolish. I wouldn't recommend camping in the woods. We have a tent."
So you guys are heading back?
They said, no, we're heading deeper into the woods.
Oh.
They say we have a hunting lodge there, but it's going to take us several hours to get there.
Is the hunting lodge faster than the orc town?
And they say, well, slightly, but you'd be going in the opposite direction.
So long as we're not out here in the middle of the night, right?
They say, well, either way, at
So,
this
we
point,
would-
you're going to be traveling through the woods at night. But you can either spend a couple hours to go into the cabin, but then spend longer tomorrow going back, or you can keep going now on your own.
I'm okay with that.
now. We're already this
I'm okay
far.
with spending. I'm okay with going
So
to
we're
the
heading
cabin.
straight back. Wait.
What danger?
I'd rather go to the cabin.
What dangers exist in the night?
They say, well, in the specifically in the Forster Fertility, you got your bears and your wolves, and your moose, and very rarely you might see a displacer beast, but you probably won't encounter any.
Did he just say displacer beast? What's a displacer beast? That sounds kind of crazy.
History check on Displacer Beast.
What happens if you encounter a Displacer Beast? Just...
I say, well, thankfully you won't have to worry about what you're doing tomorrow.
Oh, they just kill and eat us?
Ignore that.
He says, yeah, usually.
Okay.
I think we should go with what the hunters. At least they'll be bigger, better safety in numbers, and another pack of wolves or bear will be less likely to think of us an easy meal.
We're the biggest pack.
Okay. Well, if we're going with the hunters, then fine.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep. I
All
want to
right,
get
they
this
say,
over
all
with.
right. So they're gonna say one of them says, all right, you're just gonna head northeast of here, and we'll see you there.
Well, just come along.
They actually, all three of them, turn to each other and laugh.
Why are you laughing?
They're like, because you won't be able to keep up with us.
Sorry, me, I'm quite light. I'm literally.
That kind of defeats the whole purpose of traveling together for safety.
Well, we never said we were going to. We said you could go to the cabin.
See, that puts a different spin on things.
Yes, that does.
Either way, we're traveling through the woods alone, so,
Yeah.
Yep.
I say we go back to the town.
So...
Yep.
By the way, since
Okay.
you guys are hunters, she's gonna take the broken bow that she found and offer it. We found one of your companions.
One of them sees it and says, oh.
He was very dead. We'll describe where we found him.
And they say, oh, that's definitely
Points to the owlbear head.
Probably. Might have been something else. It might have been scorch marks if the owlbear got him.
Let me say, do
What's
you
the
remember
owlbear
where the body was?
To the south.
And they say, well, change of plan.
There's a moose head there, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, there's also a moose head marking the spot.
And a couple traps.
But
And they say, well, we're gonna have to go get Merble, so change your plans. Can't show you to the cabin, even if we wanted to.
well, safe journeys. Here, have the bow.
Yeah, one of them takes it and packs it away.
I figured I should bring something back to identify him.
Yeah, they immediately pick up all their stuff and start charging off into the woods, heading south towards.
We're obviously going to keep going south. Obviously, they'll.
Oh, there was the broken great axe, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't think we took the axe. I think
No, we didn't.
I just took the bow because
Never mind.
it was a light enough thing for marking the body.
Yep. Obviously, we're not going to wait for them to finish camp. We're just going to go south, and I'm assuming eventually they lap us.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, stomp out the fire before they. No, before
They
we
never
head
had a
out.
fire. They did not have a fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they did.
Nope.
I thought they did too. Don't worry.
Nope.
Yeah,
they didn't
considering
have
we
a-
just sent Smokey and his family to go get eaten by a dryad. We really are the only ones who can prevent forest fires.
All right, so
And
who?
at least I guess we have a dryad ally now.
Okay, so let's keep going.
All right, last
Yep.
D10.
Not it.
Jamie,
Yes.
D10.
Okie dokie.
See,
1d10.
this way everyone gets to roll. More or less.
Another two.
True.
We all
Alright.
get the dread.
That better not be another dryad.
Nope, not a dryad.
Oh my God.
You guys encounter
Okay.
something nice this time. In the moonlight. Again, in a small clearing, you can see about 20 squirrels playing soccer with some nuts.
Huh.
Huh.
Who's
Is
winning?
that it?
I mean, it's hard for you to tell one squirrel from another, but at least one of
Is one of them like doing just like all the really big tricks with the bouncing the ball on their knees?
big time.
Can I catch a squirrel?
I will try to suggest to not
Goofy baby,
interrupt the soccer game.
relax. We got plenty of food.
If you want to attempt to catch a squirrel, you absolutely can.
I mean, if anyone's telling him no, he won't do it.
I'm
But
so
I'm
I'm
pretty
shocked
sure
that
Sif
Crystal's
is
not going head first for this.
Yeah, now there's soccer playing squirrels. Nathalie. Are you gonna like cheer them on?
Well, Nathalie
Rocket
at
wants to go and
first
cheer them on.
is like, they're being very peaceful and undisturbing and enjoying their time, and we shouldn't disturb. Hey, that's a foul! And she starts and she starts marching forward, and she's like, makes a whistle. She puts her 2 fingers in her mouth and makes a whistle, and is like, "That's a yellow card."
He's not a squirrel referee.
That's hilarious.
It is the soft-spoken. It is the soft-spoken way you said that's a foul. That's what gets me.
Alright, so, as Nathalie comes up and starts talking to him, the squirrels, like, just turned all stare at her. And they're, like, all just looking up at her. And then
Nathalie looks at the one that Nathalie looks at the one that was being aggressive and is like, you know what you did. You apologized to him.
And the squirrels just, like, start chatting, they're like, who called the narc?
It's
Oh
important.
no,
to be nice to
Nathalie!
each
They
other.
think you're uncool.
It's important to be nice to each other.
And they're like, I don't think she understands how squirrel soccer works.
I'm so tempted to just punt one of these squirrels.
Ryan, for the love of God!
Nathalie is so nice right up until she isn't. There's a dark side in that.
Yeah,
circle.
one of them's like, go away, Bigfoot.
Nathalie's eyes narrow. It's one thing if you don't want to be nice to me or to each other, but somebody needs to teach you some manners. Let me show you how to play soccer.
And there we go.
Oh, there's a dark side in her.
One of the squirrels goes launching away, and the other's just like, they're like, there's an actual audible gasp from the rest of the squirrels. And they're like, get her!
Can I
They
go
all
in now?
jump on Nathalie and start nibbling at you.
Phantom will go and try to save Nat.
I go in.
Alright, you little guys, let's break this up.
Completely peaceful encounter, and we turned it into this.
Yeah, so,
And you wanted me to not eat them!
yeah, Ravik charges up and grabs a squirrel, and in the mouth it goes.
It's like bottom half is like sticking out of his mouth.
And the other squirrels like, gasp again, and they're like, it's the great squirrel eater! Run away!
Crunch. I don't like that crunch.
And then the rest of
I don't like the crunch either.
They abandon the squirrel that's in Ironhoof's mouth and just disappear into the woods.
Is it? Did you actually chew it up and swallow? or are you just?
No. I just put it in my mouth, and like the bottom half of the mouth is like still out there. But I did do like a.
The legs are still like squiggling.
Yeah. It's in my mouth though. I didn't eat it.
Nathalie walks up and grabs it by the back legs and pops it out.
It resists. It bites onto Ironhoof's tongue and tries to resist being pulled out. Panicking.
Let go or he starts chewing.
Eventually you pull it out.
I don't think you want
And
to
I'm
stay
holding
in
it
there, little
upside
guy.
down by its back legs. And I say,
"Hey, that's crazy! Why would you put a squirrel in your mouth? Oh man, that must hurt. Hey, Luthery, can you like help him out a little bit? He looks a little hurt. Can someone healing hands this guy? Oh man,
I already healed hands on Luke.
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, continue with the squirrel thing. Sorry.
Owl bear.
so Nathalie is going to hold this squirrel upside down by his tail. I'm going to hold him up so I'm looking him in the eye upside down. And I'm going to say, good sportsmanship is just as important as being polite. Next time, your lunch. And just drops him.
He starts dashing.
I'm surprised he
he
didn't
turns
stop.
around and is like, "Stupid, whatever the hell you are, person." And then dashes.
I use. Actually, no. Never mind.
That was interesting.
I think we learned something today.
I'm worried.
Nathalie.
Above table. I'm worried about it.
Remind me never to mess with you.
Nay,
Oh,
translation.
very
Why didn't you let me
ones.
eat him?
Because he didn't deserve to be eating. He was a jerk, not a
monster.
You know.
Yeah, the Phantom just pats Ironhoof like there. He's like there. He's like maybe next time.
I'm just picturing these squirrels with like leather jackets and pompadours, just being assholes.
Like elf.
Oh my god!
Just absolute greaser squirrels.
Greaser squirrels.
Well, that was interesting.
So do we move along then? Move on to back to Dragonhold?
Yeah.
Yes, so.
That was an interesting encounter.
Sure was. Alright, you guys managed to return to the village. It's now squarely, what would it be?
Out of curiosity, did we walk by the... I'm assuming the clearing with the corpse, so we walked by it, the corpse was taken?
Yep.
And then was anything set off by the traps we set up?
No, in fact, the traps are gone.
Interesting.
Oh,
I don't know if Ravik wants to pick up the... I don't know if Ravik wants to pick up the miscellaneous stuff we left here and then we just quickly go, or...
I dropped the staff in a trap. I'm pretty sure that's what I dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gone too.
But the traps are gone.
Yep.
Okay.
My staff is gone. Well,
Okay.
well, I mean, I didn't need those anyway. It's fine.
Alright, so we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is the moose head gone?
Yep.
The moose head's gone. Alright.
Now, don't worry.
Anyway.
We'll kill another moose eventually, I'm sure.
Okay.
Alright, you guys return to Dragon Hunt. It's very late now. It's well, I say very late, but it's like 11:30. But it is late. And the gates are closed when you get there.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey!
You see
use
an
my
orc,
hooves to
an orc
knock.
head pop over the top of the wall, and it's like, huh, who's there?
Victorious champions coming back from the kill.
And they're
We
like,
killed the owlbear for you.
It's the weird outsiders.
Weird outsiders who did you a favor.
Shows him the owlbear head.
Got a bounty to turn in.
They're like, yeah, whatever, you can come in.
Thank you.
And they're like, keep the horse under control.
The horse can stay outside.
Of course.
Horse will be fine.
He can make his own hole to sleep in.
Horse
Luke absolutely
was on his best behavior when we got here.
Luke absolutely is unwilling to stay outside by himself.
And he's staying with us.
Yeah.
So, Luke, why? No, wait, he can't understand me.
Well, you can ask Ravik to ask Luke, and then you can get.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, either we're all going to have to learn how to speak horse, or Ironhoof here is going to have to learn how to speak common.
Motions to his throat and shakes his head.
Okay, then we'll teach you sign language. Because
anyway,
this whole working between people is just, it's not working. I'm too tired. Too hungry.
Where? What?
Feet hurt.
You guys do make it into town.
As we're making it through town, I raise my hand very exhaustedly, and I says, "Why don't you make it so that they, like, I don't know, tap their hoof once for yes and twice for no? You can only ask yes or no questions, but at least you can get somewhere if you get creative."
That's a good start.
Well, Ironhoof already nods and shakes his head. I think it's just about getting Luke to get some answers out of. Do we name one of the heads one name and then use the other head the other head?
Luke.
Or is it just
it's all named Luke.
It appears his consciousness is split between the two.
It's definitely not.
It's basically the same person.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Same person.
He has
just
one
two
consciousness and two heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably turn in the prize anyway. Go to find Ren.
Well, you get to Rin's shop and you can see 10,000 shards of wood all over the place. Like someone's been doing something with wood, and there are fragments of it everywhere.
Oh.
Hey, Ren, found a way to help your load, and she offloads the wagon wheel.
I'm like, you just see Rin pop out and be like, "Oh, good, I needed one of those. Hopefully, I don't accidentally break it."
What's with all the wood?
It's for that, remember?
She's making us cart.
I'm making you a cart. God.
Oh.
Because we don't want to walk everywhere anymore. At least I don't.
Well, she's like, if you guys think you're gonna fit in a cart, you're nuts. But you might be able to haul some of your stuff.
Oh, speaking of stuff, here's the head.
And she's like, yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with that in the morning. You can use my bacon again.
Just leave a rotten head on your floor then.
She showed them the worm.
She takes the head and she stashes it behind the counter and she's like, yeah, I'll deal with it tomorrow.
Morgan shows her the skin that she got. That and the black worm.
And she's like, yeah, we'll negotiate everything tomorrow, but you already showed me one of those worms.
I think she's politely saying we should all go to bed and deal with this in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Taking the skin.
Hey, Phantom, can I just borrow one of your daggers for tonight? I want to work on
She only
something.
has the one.
Pretty sure Phantom only has the one right now. Borrow my dagger.
I know. I'll return it back in the morning.
Borrow my dagger. I don't rely on it as much.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe Phantom wants to go late night, whatever Phantom does at night.
Venom gives him the dagger.
Oh, thanks.
And she sighs, saying, "Don't lose it or break it."
It'll be right here in the basement.
I'll get you some new ones in the later. Oh, this place is nothing. I hate the wilderness. I want more stuff.
This one's a city girl.
The city girl getting used to the country, right?
Who?
All right. Well, you guys are able to tune in for a rest. You guys do need to eat rations again for today.
Well, hold on. At the very start of the adventure, we said that we were
the previous day because you never ate rations that day. This is now your third night, and you've eaten rations twice. This is
hold on. Doesn't the Outlander background say you get enough food for a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we said at the start of the day, as they're going out, they were foraging for food.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did say that. Yeah, that's fair point.
Yeah, so we don't need to eat rations tonight.
No, I suppose not.
We can supplement our diet.
And didn't we also grab a bite of owlbear while we were skinny and preparing that thing?
Okay, two of you grabbed a single bite of raw, uncooked owlbear.
Did it taste good at least?
No, it tasted awful. It was partially infected by that black worm. It was disgusting.
I think you're a little late on that reaction.
Yeah, been hours.
I know.
With how Phantom was raised, I don't think she's gonna care how it tastes. Food is food.
Well, you guys didn't eat it. You fed it to
know,
the dry
but nobody. Yeah, but you didn't say it.
Gross.
Yeah, it was gross.
We didn't keep the worm, did we?
I did.
Yeah, we got the worm.
I was worm corpses.
Before we go to bed, I also want to turn in the basically see if I can get Ren to help me preserve the
Red, we said that we're dealing with that in the morning. There's no trading in. It's literally 11:30 at night.
I'm worried that it's going to go bad without being treated properly first.
You already said that.
You're not going to.
We
You
said
do not have time
we'll
to treat
deal
it
with
in
this
rest,
in the
and
morning.
she cannot
so
help you.
Unfortunately, we can't get.
You're going to have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
She probably was about to fall asleep. She was about to fall asleep. Probably we woke her up. She's like, "I'll deal with you in the morning."
Okay.
Go sleep. Go sleep in the hay.
Yes, hay.
Hay and bedrolls. We now have bedrolls, people.
Oh yeah. But the hay makes comfortable.
The owlbear.
I make bed
I'm gonna air out
leaves.
Before we go to bed, I'm going to air out the owlbear pelt just so that it doesn't start to mold and rot overnight.
Okay. I really do want to get to the next day.
Yeah. I just want to make it point out because Looney did say if we don't say it, it's not happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Next day then.
Yep.
That's.
Long rest.
thank
I'm
God,
assuming everybody. Well, I'm assuming everybody full long rest, spell slots, health,
Oh
etc.
hell yeah!
Sounds like it.
Spell slots.
Oh my god.
Yay!
I was down to 8
So
HP.
that will be your RP opportunity for this upcoming week.
All right.
With the night.
Yes, that night.
Okay. Okay.
Looney.
Yes.
During the long rest, I also wanted to whittle out a mask out of that chunk of wood that I got.
That's crafting. It takes more than 2 hours. We set the crafting rules, so no.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, that's a tomorrow problem.
I want a mask. My mask is gone.
That's why.
Oh.
But that will have to wait until you have time to sit for 4 hours to craft something.
Anyway. Next day, long rest. It's the morning.
Yep. It is. You guys get up, and after 8 hours, so it'll be like 7:30 or 8 when you guys get up.
We're gonna just like
Late, but not super early.
we're gonna stretches and
In the
yawns.
morning.
Just stretch, yawn, and cracks her tail.
Oh, I'm so
Hey,
introduced
hey,
to you
Phantom,
all to
here's your knife
shopping
back.
when we're done.
Phantom,
As soon as we
here's your
get
knife
somewhere
back.
nice.
Coffee. Okay.
Rocket is returning Phantom's knife.
Okay.
Sounds like
Lucian would be morning.
Oh yeah, so Rain will say, all right, let's sort all this out.
Oh, we have the head, and you said you're working on a wheelbarrow for us.
No, she says I'm working on a cart. That's what we agreed.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
She says it's gonna take a few days.
Okay. So tell me,
Something about the pelt of the owlbear.
we did gather a pelt, and then we also gathered some talons. Do you know what those are used for?
And she says, well, you could try to make daggers from the talons if you wanted something with metal. And she says, those more smarty, booky, magic-y types might have some other use for them, but don't ask me. I don't know any of that stuff. I'd make a couple of daggers, but, do whatever you want.
I think I think the silent bouncing
Yes, indicates
coming from our friend here indicates that perhaps we should get them made into deck.
Lucian would also ask about the hide.
And so Red takes a look at it, and she's like, well, there's a bunch of big holes in it. What'd you do?
Look, we have a lot of carnivorous friends who aren't very picky about their meat choices.
She's like, well, in the shape it's in, it's not good for a lot. But she says, she kind of like holding it up and eyeing it. She's like, you might be able to make a cloak out of it, maybe.
Ooh, that would be useful for someone.
She says a small one because of the holes. It'd need to be for someone small.
Looks at the owl one. And the potato.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, exactly. Small like them.
Okay. Small. Those ideas. And then...
Do we still have that worm?
Yes.
Why do we still have that?
Yeah, she's gonna take another look at it. It's like, you showed me another one of those the other day. I told you I don't know anything about them. Get those nasty things out of my shop.
Legit, Phantom
we
just
burn them.
Phantom legit signs to a group. I am keeping the worms.
Lucian just shrugs at you. Lucian just looks at Lex. That's like shrugs like same.
It's like Phantom, leave me be in sign language. I'm keeping the worms.
Shouldn't we try to explain to her that the worms are the reason why they're going through these problems in the first place?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure we've mentioned it.
Yeah, and once again, she says, I don't know anything about that. That's all that. That's
Okay.
like magic stuff.
Yeah, Lucian would ask about the children.
And she says, well, there's been no sign of them.
I think we can definitely rule out Owlbear.
She says,
Would you like some help?
Owlbear ever did it. She just says, look, go talk to Regak about that one.
Is he back?
Where's Regak?
And she says, yeah, he's back right now.
Okay.
Quick, let's go find him.
Like half an hour ago.
Okay, well, that's the thing we can do today.
So,
Yeah, because above table, we didn't
just
really
gotta
bring
wait.
anything back to trade. Like, we just...
Oh, we got something. And Sif will
oh shoot,
produce
we forgot to
the
go get
emerald.
those logs.
Yeah.
We forgot to get those logs with the mold on
We
it.
didn't have a means of dragging them
Those
back.
would not have been good anyway. Those we kind of grabbed.
That would have
Yeah, there's
taken
mold.
days.
If they had a
Moss,
lot of
moss.
moss,
Actually, Lucian has an idea. By the way, would you be interested in the location of a deposit of logs?
He says maybe. What kind of shape are they in?
We had actually our druid had managed to restore some of them. We cleared all the moss away. It should be in good shape for utilization for construction or anything else.
She says, "Well, that remains to be seen. Have they been? Did they look like they were sitting there a long time?"
Luthion's not going to lie, so she's going to say yes, but we did try to restore them.
Well, she says that doesn't mean the center of the wood's any good. Might be molded through or eaten by insects or any number of things. But look, if you tell me where they are, I can send someone to go check on them, and then negotiate a price.
Okay, and then Luthian would indicate roughly how long it took them to walk and where it was.
And she says, "All right, one of the logs is for the transportation cost of bringing it here, and we'll negotiate a price for the rest."
That works.
You want to give him a heads up on the dryad, by the way?
Yes, Luthien would drop that notice that there's a dryad.
Oh, she says, "Oh no, we don't go anywhere near there."
Yeah, we also encountered a trio of hunters. I believe they made it back here before we did.
She says, "Yeah, they brought the body back."
Did they also happen to bring some traps back with them?
And they didn't mention anything about any traps.
Might have to go talk to them.
She says, "Oh, they left before you got here, or you got up this morning. They've taken some of the bodies to go start resurrecting."
So somebody else took them.
So how does it work if one of our party were to fall and we needed them resurrected?
And they said, "Well, you'd need at least 3 of the orcs to go with you to the grove to perform a ceremony. A prayer to our goddess."
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
Has it ever been done and been confirmed to work for people who are not of your tribe?
Oh yeah, as long as our tribe's the one who performs the ritual and follows the right procedures, it'll bring anyone back.
Okay, see, that good to know. Just wanted to confirm.
It does bring you back as an orc, just so you know.
Luthien's eyes go wide.
Nice little bit of fine print now, isn't it?
Well,
Ironhoof blows a raspberry.
I guess if it's a choice between death or
being an orc. But between us all, I would definitely prefer to be an Aasimar.
Same but opposite.
Anyway, she says, "But yeah, it'll work on you. Look, it's better than death, right?"
Yep.
I mean, I suppose.
Still, how about we don't die?
He says, "Well, I would certainly recommend that. Who wants to die regularly? Pfft, weirdos." And she says, "Anyway, if you look at Jack, I'm sure he's in the crucible."
Let's go there.
Yeah.
By the way, Luthien, as soon as you can refine that diamond for me, and she'll hold up the emerald.
Luthien shrugs.
I'll give you a tradesies.
She puts on like a pensive expression. She's like, "Well, it looks like you're keeping it. After all, diamonds are a girl's best friend. But in your case, I think you deserve it."
Really? I always heard demons are a girl's best friend. Guess that says something about culture.
or your apparent lack of. But yes, whenever we get a jeweler's kit.
Wow.
Oh, believe me, I have seen far more of the world than you have. Not this world. This world's new for both of us. So I guess
well, while you guys are...
well, good for... How keen of you to point the singular in world, then.
I find it very ironic that the angel and the devil are butting heads against each other.
So yeah, while you guys are out and talking with the chieftain, why not? I'm thinking I might probably just stay back here and do a little bit of crafting. I'll see you when you come back to the the shop here.
Okay, I'm sure that you have no problem with our valiant friend using your resources in your shop.
And she says, well, I sold you a kit. Using my shop is a whole different story.
I'm just going to be sitting in the
with
front here and
everything
just
we've done for you, are we really asking for a lot here?
She says, to a smith, you absolutely are.
He says
Yeah,
he's gonna
no,
be sitting
Smiths
at
are
the
very
front and just
particular about their tools.
Alright, well, Rocket, you might have to go in the next room over, I'm sorry.
Sif, you mentioned that you didn't really use your dagger. Can I borrow that?
Yes, you can borrow my dagger.
Thank you! Snake runs.
You also now have access to a spare hammer if you needed it. Just throwing it out there.
I do have my hammer on there.
So what are you trying to craft?
I'm trying to craft a wooden mask.
Alright, so you don't have woodcarver's tools or proficiency, so you'll be doing this at disadvantage with straight dex.
even as an artificer.
Yeah! It doesn't
he needs proficiency in woodworker's tool, which he doesn't have.
Yeah.
I just don't have
Artificer doesn't just mean you're magically adept at making anything.
Yeah, he has proficiencies with 3 different crafting tools, but not with wood carving or woodworking. So he'll be doing this. So you're just going to roll dexterity at disadvantage.
Oh, where's the 7?
It's a crude mask.
You don't even finish.
Okay.
But does he get to count that towards like a progress tracker?
Yeah, so I'm going to say the mask has a value of 20 gold. So you're 7 out of 20 along the way there.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, if you roll high next time, you might be done.
Yep.
I'm imagining it's probably going to be a pretty basic mask.
Oh, it's definitely going to be extremely crude and basic, for sure.
For sure.
Alright, so, do the rest of you go and talk to Regak, or are you guys splitting off?
I would assume we're talking to Regak. I don't know that there's any other options on the table.
Alright.
Regak with us.
Alright, so you guys head to Sif knows the way, to the Crucible.
Guards are still up front?
Oh yeah. And they're like,
Same
hey,
guards or new guards?
No, same guards. One of them says, hey, look, it's that person from yesterday.
Hi, guys!
And they're like, oh, hey, we never got your name.
I am Sif Legend.
And they say, you here to speak to the chief?
We are. We have business to attend to. We can pass through, right?
And they say, actually, yes, the chief gave permission for you to enter yesterday.
See, told you we were friends.
And they say, well, I don't know about friends, but the chief said you had permission to come enter if you wanted to come speak to him.
We're not bringing the horse, are we?
No, the horse is not.
I don't think we are.
Well, the horse has been following you up until now. You get the feeling he doesn't like being left alone.
Oh, maybe one of us should stay behind.
Luke.
Company.
How would you feel keeping Rocket company while he does his carving? I just don't think these guys are gonna... Right, he can't understand a word I'm saying.
Nay.
Thank you, Ironhoof.
And Luke responds to, that they would wish to stay with either Ironhoof or Nathalie.
They're the only two who can talk for them, right?
Oh, said he didn't put me in there.
They did not.
Well, you haven't talked to him.
They don't seem to like Grandpa.
Gotta make.
No,
you gotta take some time to make friends with it, man.
Luke has grown attached to Ironhoof and Nathalie, and wishes to stay with what, in the meantime, is working as a temporary herd.
Okay, so there's been a found family thing going on here. That's nice. Damned inconvenient, but it's nice.
Ironhoof
Nathalie,
points to himself,
Ironhoof.
and he'll just stop his foot. Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Do either of you have a pressing need to See the chief.
Shake head, no.
You good if we... You good to stay with Luke and keep him company? I don't think they're gonna let him
head,
inside
yes.
the, Thanks.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to get you so many goddamn carrots when we find some.
He doesn't even know what a carrot is.
He doesn't even know he likes the taste of carrot. He usually just eats meat.
Sorry. Keep going.
Alright, well, the rest of you head inside. And as you head in, you eventually find Regak sitting on what could definitely be argued to be a throne.
It's a big chair there. Big chair. Very important chair.
He says, I guess it's chair.
Like a man with a fancy chair.
It's, I would expect a very important man to sit on that very important chair.
Well, he says anyone in town can sit on it, if they're
Perhaps
living and eating.
someone who's, well, I don't know. I might say you might have a bit of a regal air about you.
He says, yeah, but we're not like that. And you can see above his head, on the wall, is a gigantic red axe that's clearly been made out of the parts of a red dragon.
That is impressive.
It actually looks like it's putting out so much heat that it's giving like a shimmer around it, heat shimmer.
Oof. Spicy axe.
He says, oh yes, that belonged to the founding ancestor.
Right, him. Tell me, you're the chief? You ever just pick it up once, give it a swing, see how it feels?
And he says, oh, I would never do that. That'd be a great disrespect.
What if, say, there was a great threat to your people and the power of your ancestors was called upon?
He says, great threat or not, that it's a sacred symbol for us. No one draws the axe.
Not even if there were, say, red dragon?
Or he said, well, that would be a different story, wouldn't it? But no one's
Good
seen a
to
red
know.
dragon in hundreds of years, so I think we're in the clear. That doesn't mean we let our guard down, though.
No, you guys are pretty vigilant. Very vigilant.
He says, well, we'd be making a mistake if we weren't.
Surprised with all that vigilance, no one saw anything with your kids going missing, though.
He says, that's the strange thing, isn't it? Disappearing from their beds in the middle of the night. Not a trace, not a peep. Nothing. No sign of entry into the homes. It's very strange. He says, but then a lot of strange things have been happening around lately.
Yeah. So, has Rin told you about these worms that we keep finding?
He says, no? What's up with these worms?
So, you've seen our horse friend.
He says, yeah, the giant two-headed mutant horse? Yes, I've seen it. It's hard to
Yeah,
miss.
he didn't start out like that. Apparently he used to just be an ordinary horse. Until he tried to eat one of these black dead slimy worm things. Said they came from somewhere far up north, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That was correct.
Yeah, sorry, north.
Yeah. Yep. And then he lost his mind, grew a second head, started breathing fire and ice, and eating his own kind. Surprisingly, after he coughed up the worm, he was a lot better.
He says he doesn't look better.
Well, okay, no, he still has the two heads, but surprisingly cogent. Hasn't tried to eat any of us.
Yet.
He's
Hasn't tried to eat any of you yet.
I don't know. He seems pretty attached to a couple of us. I think he might have been adopted by some of us, honestly.
Look, if you take him away, then we don't have to worry about it, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are going to travel off a ways eventually, but first, well, I got a policy, personally. Try to leave a place better than you found it.
Uh-huh.
And, like, missing kids, I'm not gonna walk away from that. I gotta help. I gotta do something.
He says,
I'd feel like an absolute jerk if I didn't do something.
And he says, I appreciate that. It really isn't your concern, but if you're going to insist on helping, I won't turn you down.
Is that permission?
He says, yeah, it's permission.
Excellent. We'll start badgering your people later.
Who knows? Maybe you'll somehow shake something loose.
Okay.
So, any other business? Oh, right. The owl bear. It also had a worm in it.
He says, well, that is concerning.
I'm gonna just assume it could do things that a normal owl bear couldn't.
He says, well, I don't know what you're talking about specifically, but strange things have been happening.
Coherent beams of light out of its eyes? Yeah, but do we know what a laser is?
You do not.
Yeah, that's why it's
And
coherent.
energy beams.
Coherent light out of its eyes. It hurts and burns.
He says, I've never heard of anything like that.
Shooting beaks.
Was that it?
Shooting beaks.
Also it fired its beak at the owl, at our owl friend here. And then grew another beak.
Well, that's definitely not normal.
Alright, I gotta go to work. Alright.
Alright, good night.
So,
It's stretchy claws.
These worm things, I think... I don't know if it's... It could be the cause of all your problems.
He says, well, certainly a lot has been strange. I've been off investigating on my own, but I haven't found anything. He says, well, not much I can do about those worms.
That's because he's the hag that's distributing the worms. Sorry.
I mean, does he seem on the up and up?
As far as he can tell.
Yeah.
He kind of just seems, to be honest, he comes across as a bit lost.
Yeah. Yeah, lack of understanding of self might do that.
And he says, anyway, what? I have to ask, what was with the fascination with our axe?
I mean, it's a really impressive axe.
He says it is.
I mean, I could see how grandiose and perhaps regal its wielder might have been.
Yeah. Well, it definitely was.
It's times like this I wish I was playing Fable.
Sorry, I am the Fable now.
What could you be? I am the Fable now.
But I'm busy making a community garden.
Yes, we're both busy doing that.
Anyway, he says...
Oh, you guys aren't there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he...
No, we took the flowers that we were given, and now we're helping them grow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And,
You're going to make many beautiful children in this garden.
And he'll say,
I know what I said.
He'll say, go talk to Bryn. I know what I said. And she'll help you find them. I have to go investigate some more. With what you told me, I have to keep an eye out for these worms. I might go check out that cave.
Cave?
Sorry, did you say to talk with Rin?
Yeah. Rin
Seems like Rin does a lot of work.
What did you say about a cave?
Oh, I assumed you guys mentioned, because, did you guys not actually mention the cave? Because I thought you did. Sorry, if you didn't, then he doesn't say
I said it was somewhere up north. I didn't specifically say the cave.
Oh, alright then. He doesn't say anything about it then. He says, I'm gonna go figure out where these worms are coming from.
Be careful. They seem to sneak up on people and change them.
He says, well, I'm certainly not gonna eat one.
Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, he'll get up and he says, you're free to come and go as you please. Don't touch the axe.
Oh, no, I would never.
But yeah,
That's not really our thing.
He shrugs and he heads out.
Although thinking about it, if we swipe the axe, he would have to come after us, and then he would have to hold it to bring it back.
That's what I said before!
You did say that before.
Oh, sorry. You're not here. Sorry, no, poor decisions only matter when I'm the one making them. But no, let's go back
and
to
I'm pretty
Rin.
sure that was in character too.
Yeah. It was in character.
But you're off planting a garden.
Alright.
To quote Mecha, maybe you should have played the charisma character.
She specifically chose not to play that character this time.
No, it's fun playing a different vibe.
Yeah.
I am talking a lot more this time around.
You sure are.
Yeah.
I know
Your
that.
last character was bad with charisma. This one's good with charisma.
No, it's a nice change above table.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think we'll call it there.
Yeah, because it is getting pretty late.
It is late, yeah.
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 We have to go talk to Rin about those missing kids.
Above table,
next
where do we
week-
think this is going to go? Because it doesn't seem like we've got